Hello, this is Derek. This is happy twilight time in the garden. Let me go ahead and show you a couple things that happened. One, I found something that I don't like. Hold on. Look at what happened to my tomato plant. Do you know what did that? You know what made all that happen? A big, fat, juicy caterpillar did that. And it did it all over and got quite a bit of it. Luckily, I found two of them, so I took them and tossed them to the birds. Because I was like, you know what? Somebody's going to eat you and enjoy you. So I thought, you know what? You deserve that. Because this is my tomato plant that does so good and I'm not going to mess with it. So I'm like, all right. So I gave them a little bit of that, fed it to the birds. Because that's what happens when you do what you're not supposed to. I still have my tomato plant that's in the middle of weeds. I've got onions that are in the middle of weeds. Y'all, this is what my garden looks like right now. I've got eggshells and fruit and seeds I'm just going to mix in the ground. I've got big old tomato plants that are laid over that I'm just letting them go with seeds. Why? Because that's the way they grow. So I'm like, why not? I've got my big tomatoes that are getting there. Look, it's getting bigger and bigger every day and I'm letting it. But again, watching out for those caterpillars because they're not going to get on this big old one. So I'm going to have them on this little one. Look, it's starting to grow. I got that one right there. So we're getting there. I mean, it's like, I've got this one right here that's just kind of growing on its own. Again, I'm just letting it go a little wild and seeing what happens. Because I thought, this is an experimental year at this point. The weather's been wild. But in the meantime, let me show you the crazy belt in the back. I've got a bunch of sunflowers there. Check out my sunflower garden here. And this is fun because I had that balance beam. It was not necessarily doing what I wanted it to because it had been here for a while. So you know what I did? I flipped it on its side and I made myself like a little bitty garden of sunshine. And what is it? All of my sunflowers. So I'm super stoked about that. So I hope that you enjoy. I hope that you enjoy my little nighttime. Just walk around a little bit. While I'm out here, the wind is from the north. It's kind of cool. It's nice. I thought, why not just take you with me while I'm looking around? I've got work to do. I always have work to do. So I'll get to work on that for a while for the next couple weeks. So hope you'll get to see as I transition, plant something for the fall, and see what happens this fall. But I hope you guys are having a great evening. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And I'm very blessed.